in the lab again for episode 3 of
Brotivation, baby.
Brotivation, baby.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Let's do this, man. Let's fucking do
Welcome
this.
back, ladies and gentlemen.
episode 3.
Episode 3.
So thank you to the fans. Because of your guys' support, we're able to do an episode 3. And
Yes,
we're
sir.
doing episode 4 and so on and so forth.
So forth, yep.
So thank you guys. You guys are fucking awesome.
That's right.
As promised, we are here to prove results. Okay? So we do have some pictures before and afters of some of our transformations.
Let's see. So, do you want to go like in order, or what do you want to do? Do you want to do me first, and then we talk about like how we got to our journey, or what?
Yeah. You take it off, Isaac.
All right. So, I'll show you before and after photo of myself up here. So, I lost 85 pounds in the past 10 months of dieting only. I never went to gym. I've went to gym in the past, like years ago, but recently. In the past 10 months, I've only dieted.
Mm-hmm.
No
cardio, no
nothing,
no weightlifting,
no lifting, nothing.
Well, I mean, like I
Which
said,
I do recommend you.
cardio.
I do recommend you weightlift because you want to have a strong, healthy heart. But you can do this all without weightlifting.
Yeah. So if you guys are
But
losing weight,
yeah, but I don't recommend it. But I lost 85 pounds. I'll show you guys a photo of my before and after photo.
there it is.
Full
Probably going to
string
be
right
in
here.
that corner or that
Yes,
corner.
sir.
And if you guys follow the Facebook page, there is a sneak peek of that picture up there right now.
Yeah.
And what's the name of the Facebook page? What's
It's going to be Brotivation Podcast on Facebook. You'll find us there. It's our logo,
sir.
as is the picture.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good stuff on there, guys. Got some shorts up there, some reels. Yours truly is in charge of that Facebook page.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Yep. So we keep you guys updated all the time.
Yep. Instagram is soon to be coming.
Right, exactly.
Justin's truly. So
Right, so right now, so go on TikTok, follow our TikTok at Brotivation Brothers, and then on YouTube, look up Brotivation, and you'll find us on YouTube.
Yep. Wherever you guys are seeing this video.
Right, it's important. Yeah, it's important to get the message out because we want to help promote men to live better lives and have a better mental state, and men's mental health pretty much is our goal. You know,
help men become men again and stay men.
Exactly.
There's no such thing as toxic masculinity.
But
It's only masculinity or a toxic individual.
So getting back to like the before and after photos. So a lot of people, when they watch your videos, they want to see receipts, right? They want to see the results. And like I said, I lost 85 pounds. And 85 pounds is a decent amount of weight to lose.
Oh, big back.
And right, exactly. Right. And I'll show you guys before and after photos. So for all the episodes to come, take my advice and you will lose the weight. I promise you that.
Guaranteed.
I'll throw it off the building now.
We are not doctors. We are not scientists. Disclaimer.
No, we're just some bros. Just some motivation.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Go ahead, Billy. You're on.
All right, so you take a look up here. Here's going to be my before and after pictures. First picture.
Yeah, that was some big back action too.
With my big fat ass. I was pushing 360. I was between 355.
But he definitely leveled up now, bro.
Yeah. Billy's 6'4". You gotta remember that.
Yeah, 6'4", pushing 360. I was somewhere between 355 and 360.
Mm-hmm. And how long ago was that? Like 5 years ago?
My fat picture was 2019. I had just graduated the academy.
Damn, right before COVID.
2019.
Yeah, a year before COVID, literally a year. So
fucked everybody up.
Picture, the picture where I'm not fat is actually from the other day. So
most recent.
Today, yeah.
So most recent.
Really proud of that. Still got a long ways to go, but
yeah,
I'm actually proud to look myself in the mirror again, and I just want to use my platform to reach out to those bigger guys like myself that really struggled with carrying the weight. You can really, really take back your life by just nutting up and getting to the fucking gym. Don't eat like a slob and do the fucking work. That's it. That's all I gotta say about that.
No, I'm just playing. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Literally. I mean, take control of your life, fellas. Nobody's going to stop you. Nobody's going to tell you no. And, I mean, prove it to yourself, and that's it. You ain't got to prove it to other people.
Right, because a lot of people, they wait for guidance. They wait for people to tell them what to do. No, you need to, especially as a man, you need to take your life into your own hands. You need to look for a direction, a path a goal that you're trying to achieve, and you're gonna hit it.
Yeah, I know you fat motherfuckers look at yourself in the mirror and you discuss it with yourself. This is why I got one of the pictures up there at either corner. When I was kind of at my lowest point in time, I was going through some shit personally, and I just didn't give a fuck. Now I know compared to everybody else, it may not look, oh, what the hell are you talking about? But for me personally, that was my lowest point, and it hurt me a lot looking at myself, seeing myself in that way or that manner.
Hey, baby,
But then I'm also going to show another picture up there as well, before and afters. When I started lifting, when I started to take control of my life and taking back my life, to better myself mentally and physically. So it depends how you view it and how you look at it. Everyone has their own perspective. People might look at that and be like, what the hell are you talking about? But others might look at that and be like, well, gosh, damn, yeah, I noticed a difference. Or when you compare myself to Isaac or something like that, someone who lost over almost 100 pounds. And I'm not saying I was fat, but I just really didn't give a fuck at that time period. I didn't give a shit to get my hair cut. I grew out my shit, and I just started eating, not lifting, nothing. So I think that was back in, what was it,
2018,
shit.
I say, yeah.
It's on my birthday, so 7-11, 2019, 2020, something like that, but I've only been working out 2 years, I think. 1.5 to 2 years. So those are the before and after photos. We're going to put them up right there. But that's for me, gentlemen.
So it's safe to say that your transformation really started from up here.
That's what it does, man. I know a lot of you guys out there, you guys want to work out for women and stuff like that, and that's cool, man. Don't get me wrong. I started when I was 18 working out for chicks, but I was on and off for a lot. But as I got older, I realized, like, dude, you ain't going to be doing that shit for women. You can be doing it for yourself, and that's honestly why I work out and I live the way I do today.
If you're a guy,
it's literally for myself.
You're in your 20s and 30s, and you're still lifting for women.
You haven't seen. You're fucking lost, brother.
You haven't seen enough life.
You're lost. You're absolutely lost. I'm gonna tell you this.
You're confused.
Just because you lift, man, you might get a girl's attention here and there, but they're not gonna sit there and go after you because, oh man, he's got muscles and shit. Because as soon as you open up your mouth, you don't know how the hell to talk. You don't know what you're doing. These women ain't gonna fuck with you anymore. They're not gonna fuck with you any further. Exactly. That's it. So,
stupid woman.
I mean, honestly, game trumps all. But we'll talk about
it
that later
does.
in a later episode.
Absolutely, bro.
But for right now, it's transformation, and that's what we're all going to show.
I think as I got older and through my life, I've experienced, all different sorts of women, different personalities, what they like, what they dislike.
Absolutely.
Damn.
And but I think the number one thing that they find that they all found in common, that they all liked, was
fat dudes who are bald.
No. I mean,
as far as I know,
no. That's
what I see them with.
Not the big arms or the big legs or six packs, which are overrated, by the way. It's your mind, guys. It's your brain. You take care of that. That is probably going to be the number one thing that women are going to be most attracted to. Is, yeah, you can take care of your body. That's great. How do you take care of your mind? Okay, can't forget that.
I feel like they coexist.
No, exactly.
They
right.
absolutely
take
do.
Care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of your mind, take care of your body.
They coexist. One can't exist without the other, in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying. But how many women give a fuck about that?
So that kind of brings us to our first topic of the day. We have two total main topics for this episode. So this first one is going to be about finding a hobby. That includes, you know, like myself, I like going to the gym. I ride motorcycles. Ride an Indian, by the way. Indian Chief Dark Horse.
They're nice.
It's a good ride.
I like them. They're cool.
You know, find something that you can find your own personal identity with, something that you can identify yourself with, okay? You find an identity, you can find a purpose, okay? That's one of the first keys to happiness, because you have to make your mind busy before your mind makes itself busy, guys.
Right.
Pro tip right there. So, Isaac, you can take it away. What hobbies do you like? Do you have any at all? What's your opinion on them?
So definitely one of my main hobbies right now is music. So I'm a musician. I'm not gonna plug the band I'm in, but I play shows in the Midwest where we live at. We live in the Midwest area, and I play shows in front of a decent amount of crowds, and it's a cool experience playing in front of people, and it's a really hobby that I spend a lot of time doing. When I'm at home, a lot of people don't realize that, like, when you go play shows, 99% of the battle is when you're out in your room playing to yourself, not playing in front of people. When you're playing to yourself, think about
with yourself.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
I do.
So I mean, in all kinds of different ways, yeah. So a lot of people don't realize is, like, think about the analogy of the iceberg meme, right? When you see the iceberg, you see the tip of the iceberg, but all the work that you do is underneath the iceberg.
People don't think about behind the scenes.
Nobody
That's the
sees.
problem.
So,
a lot of
Nobody
people
knows what
don't.
you're doing.
No, so and that's why men always need to realize that, like, men are focused on women. Well, guess what? Women fuck the men at the finish line. You know, they don't care about what you did 20 years ago. They care about what you did 20 years right now at the finish line.
Safe to say that they have their self-interest above your own interests.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Oh.
Right.
Weird.
Definitely.
Shocker.
So
Holy shit! I'm so surprised.
At
Look
least
at the
women
time.
this day and age, guys. This day and age.
So I'm
generation out there.
I'm 29 years old,
fucked
and
up
I've been
generation.
investing in music since I was 21. So pretty much my whole 20s, and I don't regret nothing. I enjoy it all. I've enjoyed investing time in music, because, you know, you don't waste time doing other bad things that you could be getting in trouble doing other things. So if you're invested in music and spend time doing that, it's cool. Even if you don't do what I do, where you go out and play shows in front, because a lot of musicians don't get to play out in crowds, in front of crowds like I do.
Yeah, sometimes
So
they start at a bar.
It's
or,
truly a privilege, you know.
a
So-
little club or something like that. But
right.
Or even people just making music in their room and they upload videos or something. You can start.
And I do that too.
Yeah,
no,
which-
I do that.
You actually have several links out there that you
I
sent
do.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I can't tell you though.
But I can't explain the feeling of just playing in front of a crowd of people. It's something you have to experience yourself. It's sometimes emotions can't be explained. So, but that's one of my main hobbies, is playing music. You know, so, and I really thoroughly enjoy it, and that's one hobby that I definitely enjoy.
Okay.
I'll throw it off to you, Billy or Justin.
Yeah, I'll take it over real quick here. So, as I previously stated, I work out. I know, shocker, but I like going to the gym. I've been going to the gym consistently probably since 2019. Well, that's a lie. 2020 really fucked. Yeah, I know. COVID really fucked everything up. COVID.
But it also got a lot of people into working out too. That never would have lifted before. Maybe.
I ain't lying about that.
A lot of skinny fucks.
Yeah, you sure about that, bro?
Yeah, I am sure about that. Damn it. I am sure about that.
Yeah, because you started working out at home like real hard.
No,
Well,
COVID.
no, that was after COVID because
COVID did get a lot of people fat. It got me fat, dude. I went from like 220 to 260 in like 3
See,
months.
Isaac quit, but like
Yeah, I quit.
I went
quit
after,
working out.
because all my friends quit later on when I went to the gym. About like 4 or 5 months later, they all stopped going. I was like, man, fuck. Well, I'm gonna be the last one standing. I'm gonna keep going.
Right. Anyways, COVID fucked everything up, right? But as the country opened up again, lockdown was lifted as if we were all a bunch of crooks in a cell. inside our houses. The gym started opening back up again, and so I knew I had a lot of work to do to catch up again. Because I'll be honest, I slipped up. I ate like shit. I was working 16-hour shifts most of 2020 due to short staffing and all that fun stuff. Shocker. But
Hey, man, you okay, man?
no, bro, I'm not.
No,
Well, he wasn't.
2020, we definitely weren't.
He wasn't.
I'm good now. But yeah, man. So post COVID, really picked up where I left off and going better than I was before. So I just stay consistent with that as best as I can. Obviously, being a father, working full time, I have responsibilities that take me left and right. But
Right.
do what you got to do. Those of you that are fathers like myself, you cannot forget about yourself. Which is why I decided to make a pretty big move this year. I decided to get a motorcycle.
Yeah, that was dope, man.
Yeah, dude.
That was out of nowhere.
Yeah, well.
But you learn how to ride quick too.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Literally.
I've always liked Indian motorcycles since I was a kid. And, I paid off my car, got my own place. So I decided, I put in enough work. It's time to do something for myself for once in a while. Pulled the plug, got a bike, man. Indian, the way to go.
Yeah.
America's first.
You definitely enjoy riding. I'll tell you that.
That Thunderstroke hits like no other, man. I'm telling you. But so yeah, those are hobbies, guys, that I like to do, that I like to identify with. It kind of depicts me of who I am as a person. I feel it doesn't define me, but when you think of me, you associate those things with me. So kind of along that train of thought there.
I guess you could say that.
Yep, and I really, really, really enjoy cooking. I'm always experimenting. We call this the lab here, but really my other lab is in the kitchen. Constantly concocting different recipes and whatnot. And the underlying point here of all this is my mind is being stimulated in one way or another. That's the point of hobbies to me, is to keep my mind busy. Because what did I say? You keep your mind busy, otherwise your mind will make itself busy, and you don't want that. Trust me. So, Justin, I'll kick it over to you.
That's a good way to put it, man. The thing is I have with hobbies is I think everyone has a different perspective. I don't know what people consider technically hobbies. Like, I think Billy riding his motorcycle, I kind of think that's a hobby in a way. But, Isaac making music, I don't really consider that a hobby if it's something that you want to make it's something out of. Does that make sense?
I mean, that's where we disagree at, for sure. Yes, sometimes I like to play a little bit of video games for a few hours, but I wouldn't consider that necessarily a hobby. I don't think it's a hobby. It's just some stupid shit to kind of distract myself, maybe from here or there, or maybe I practice on the drums a bit. I don't really consider it a hobby. Nigga, what? Hold on.
You know what I mean?
That's definitely a hobby, bro.
Sounds like we got a little debate going.
I just don't. I don't think it's a hobby.
Definitely
I think
a
someone's
hobby.
hobby is like, maybe someone that does nursing, or they do nursing and they run a business full time, but then on the other time they're doing arts and crafts. I think that's kind of a hobby.
Just because you get paid for it, or this and that, doesn't mean it's still not a hobby.
Well, I'm not necessarily saying
how we define the hobby. How we define the hobby?
Well,
here?
that's what I'm saying. If I were to say that, okay, maybe Billy, for example, maybe he plays an hour of video games a day, would you consider that necessarily a hobby?
Yeah.
What's considered a hobby? How many hours? What's the motivation behind it?
I mean, I see a hobby as something that you do in your spare time that you do for fun. That's a hobby to me. So how we define a hobby here?
I think a hobby is something that you kind of indulge in. You indulge in it. Now, I think when someone plays video games for an hour, you're not really indulging in it. You're just kind of just a little bit of entertainment.
If someone's playing it for an hour a day, that's still an investment. That's still to me, that's still a hobby, because you're doing that consistently, an hour a day, or even every other day. That's still, to me, that's still a hobby.
I think if you're
something that's consistent, you know?
Yeah, I think if you're consistently into it and you're indulging in it, then yeah, I would maybe consider that a hobby.
Okay, so I'm glad you
something
said
that you kind of enjoy.
Because what about collectors? You know, people that collect.
That's absolutely a hobby.
You consider that a hobby?
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Like
100,000%.
I collect patches from different law enforcement departments.
Yeah, I would definitely. Yeah, I would say that's a
challenge
hobby.
coins. You know, patches about joking about the profession.
Yeah, because that's not.
I collect stuff like that, so I consider that somewhat of a hobby because
It is because that's not something that everyone shares. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
how many dudes on the face of the earth play video games? Would you consider that everyone has the same fucking hobby? At least in my opinion, no. I don't think so.
All right, that's a.
But I think people
viewpoint.
who like to collect trains, maybe people who like to collect albums, or just general collectors. I would consider that a hobby, you know. But I mean, just because, oh wow, I hit the drums for an hour a day, I wouldn't really consider that a hobby. It depends how much you're consistent on it and how much I think personally you're indulging in that for yourself, you know. And that's just my opinion.
So it's safe to say, like, so just so I can understand what you're saying, as far as like activities, doing something, playing video games or going out for walks or hiking, whatever, you don't consider that hobbies. But if someone is actively trying to collect, items or different sorts of things, you would consider something like that a hobby.
Yeah.
And so you're saying this because you don't necessarily have per se a hobby that you can identify with because you just partake in various activities.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like saying someone goes out to the bar. I mean, would you consider that a fucking hobby? Because they consistently go out to a bar and drink?
No.
It's not really a hobby, even though, it's a distraction and it's free time and it's availability. But would you consider that a hobby? So it's like the same thing. Like, okay, so someone didn't decide to go out to the bar that night. They decided to play video games. Would you consider video games a hobby just because they didn't decide to go to the bar that night? They decided to stay in and play games.
Here we go again.
You know what I mean?
I do know what
I'm not saying only collectors is considered a hobby.
No, but I'm just
I
using
think
that
something
as an example.
Yeah, exactly, Billy.
Yeah.
I just think something that you're consistent with and something that you kind of indulge in deeper than surface value. Like going to the bar is very surface value. You just, okay, I want to go to the bar, I want to go get a drink. You're going to hang out with friends. I wouldn't consider that a hobby.
Okay.
Nor would you. And that's the way I think of some similar activities. Maybe someone skateboards once in a while. I wouldn't consider it a hobby. Same with video games. Oh, I play an hour, 2 hours, every other day. I wouldn't consider that a hobby. It's just a little quick distraction, something for you to enjoy for a little bit.
I'm following that. Okay. So whether you guys want to call it a hobby or not, or you just, you just do things because you like doing things. The point is, guys, and all three of us here agree we're on the same page here. Get something going that's productive, that's ideally good for you, but it's
hopefully,
health-wise, guys. But it stimulates your mind. That is the most important thing about this whole topic right here. Keep your mind busy, guys. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And those of you that are down that rabbit hole right now, or you've been there, or you're working on getting out, it's hell. It's hell. Like you said earlier, you were at a very low point in your life, and going back to your transformation pictures, just because you weren't some fat slob didn't mean you had a lot of work to do to get to where you are now. Not every scar that you see is visible around the outside.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Right.
And I just want to throw that out there. You guys don't have to put labels on things. You don't have to label things as a fucking hobby. Just do what you do. Sometimes I practice drums just because I feel like it. I don't call it a hobby. Or sometimes I play video games just because I feel like it. I don't call it a hobby.
So you call it practice then?
Yeah, just simply practice. Hey, I feel like hitting the drums today. Maybe I feel like wailing on shit to relieve stress. Maybe I want to learn a new song today. Maybe I want to learn a new little rhythm. Maybe I just want to kind of make up my own beats, That's it. Spend an hour, half hour, 20 minutes, whatever it is.
So
You gotta call it a hobby or put labels, but
I mean, so
do
it's-
it.
So it sounds like something that's serious to you, something that's becomes only something that's a hobby, that's considered a hobby, something that's serious to you. So if
Yeah.
something that you invest in really,
Yeah.
from your point of view, from your definition, it's not a hobby unless it's something serious.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm getting from you?
Yeah, in my opinion, yes.
Okay.
Like I take
Nice.
working
That's
out
fair
seriously, but
enough.
I wouldn't consider working out a hobby. I feel like that's more of a lifestyle than anything. Just for you guys
That's
out there
fair.
to know. So I feel like that's not something you do for a couple months, 6 months, a year. It's something you do for a lifetime.
That's something you do. That's something you do to level up for sure.
Yeah, absolutely
Hell
that
yeah.
too. It's literally a lifetime. Just like dieting is also a lifetime goal. You know, you guys have to find a diet that works for you for the rest of your life, not just for a summer bod, like a lot of you simps think out there. No, do it for the rest of your life. That's the point of it. Same with working out. Yeah.
So just to clarify, guys, I said going to the gym for me is a hobby. It started off as a hobby. I still consider it a hobby, but I developed it and I incorporated it into my life,
Yeah.
making it a lifestyle.
Exactly.
Because to me, hobbies are something you enjoy, right? It's not something you dread doing like some of you
Yeah,
guys.
some
dread
you're a
going
little
to work.
you're passionate about
know?
collecting trains or something, you know, and that's fine. I'm not knocking at anybody's hobbies, by the way. But
Well, I would, but not that one. So
some people like collecting things, man, like Pokemon cards or something. I know our buddy likes to collect sports cards and shit. I would consider that a hobby.
We'll get him next time.
yeah, that's
You know,
that
our
gets
buddy.
expensive though.
I know,
Like,
yeah,
holy
but our buddy,
shit.
you know, he likes doing that, and that's what he likes to do. And I'm like, bro, you can flip these and sell them or whatever, and he likes doing that. I consider that a hobby.
Yeah, right on. Yeah,
You know?
totally. So, all right, we're gonna dive into kind of the midway point here of the episode, guys. Those of you viewing in the United States, you know that it's election night.
Yeah, we don't measure shit in
Oh,
centimeters here.
Yeah, we measure it in freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly right. So let's
How many bald eagles does it take to?
I don't know. Probably a lot because we're fucking stupid. According to other countries.
Okay, so
We just like being different.
I know.
okay,
We're fucking
so
different.
Probably the only motherfuckers that use
Okay, so guys-
inches and miles.
We
Guys.
win independence. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Oh, we also driving a left
Guys.
side, not like you weirdos driving a right side.
I know the EQ is pretty high. So
Oh, hey, speaking of which, go ahead.
so since we're
Oh,
talking
man.
about that topic right now, so Trump needs 3 more electoral votes to win.
What's Kamala at?
224, and Trump's at
Holy shit.
267.
So those of you that aren't educated in politics, keep in mind.
Vote Trump. That's how you stay
And
educated.
there's 5 more.
Mhm.
There's 5 more states that's it's leaning towards the right.
Okay. So those of you guys that aren't really educated
Holy
in
shit.
politics, we are not political analysts by any means. We're
No.
just
Uh,
honestly regular Joe Schmoes that watch Google for the updates, right?
well, I figured we'd talk about this
I-
because I think it's important, and especially when people are voting right now, and it's very scary.
You know, this is this right here, man. Look, Donald Trump needs 3 more, and I don't think they want to give it to him because the Democrats play dirty.
No, we have to give it to him, man. We have to give it to him.
They play
Yeah,
dirty.
Come on, guys. Everyone vote Trump right now, even if whatever state you're
This
in, go
is-
vote.
Whoever hits 270 wins, and it's clear as
Electoral
day.
college votes to clarify. 270 electoral
Right,
college
so he's
votes.
at 267 as we speak at this very second.
You guys
Gotcha.
better fucking hope Trump wins.
So
I'm pretty sure he's gonna win.
Better hope so.
this is the most important night in the United States and arguably probably the world.
So Nevada is just went red as well. So I'm pretty sure Trump's gonna win. I'm gonna
Alright.
say it without a doubt. He's gonna win in a landslide. Well, not a landslide, but he's gonna win like he did in 2016 against Hillary Clinton, where it was like 300 something to 224.
Oh, Jeffrey Epstein's best friends, the Clintons. Right?
Yeah.
Weird.
So the only other state that Kamala's gonna get right now is
Or do we
Maine.
forget about that too?
The only other state that Kamala's gonna get right now is Maine. And Maine, honestly, is only 1 electoral vote.
God.
So I'm predicting he's gonna win. He's gonna win 300 something to to 225.
You better hope he's right.
That's what I'm predicting.
Well, he needs 270 to win, so
He needs 3 more. He's gonna win.
He's knocking on the fucking door.
He's knocking on the door. And
So
even here's the thing, guys. Even Republicans are skeptical because what happened in 2020 with look, here's the thing. So Donald Trump had 62 million
You better
votes.
be
what happened in
careful.
2020? Hold the fuck up.
You
Huh.
better be fucking
What could
careful,
happen
man.
in 2016?
Hey,
Donald
man,
Trump
man,
had
the government
62
watching.
He had 62 million. Hillary had 65 million votes, but that doesn't. That's a popular vote. That's not an electoral vote.
Oh, I thought you was talking about something else.
So, in 2020, during the COVID era,
Oh,
in
man.
the
Here
George
goes.
in the George Floyd riots and
He
all
said
this,
it.
all this other controversial stuff, Joe Biden got 82.5 million votes. Donald Trump got 75 million
Yeah.
votes.
Apparently, Biden, by the way, who's been a senator for I think
50 plus
52
years.
Yeah,
50 plus years.
we'll say 50 plus years.
So fucking long. I'm
supposedly,
pretty sure he's
Supposedly-
shit's in a diaper at this point.
supposedly, Joe Biden got the most votes of
I'm
all
just saying.
time.
Fuck off.
Of all time.
Yeah, of all time,
But Donald Trump went from 62 million to 75 million
yeah,
in 4 years.
that
And-
makes sense.
And-
I know.
and- you know what
Apparently, Biden got most votes in
you know what
U.S.
makes
history.
more? You know what makes more sense? You guys look up Obama.
mail-in
Look up
ballots.
Obama. Obama got 4 million less votes in 4 years, and he still won in 2012.
He got 2 terms, bro.
Facts?
And he was one of the.
facts, absolute facts.
Where
He's-
where
People
can
can
you
Google
find
it.
these?
People can Google this. Just like I
Google it?
Googled you guys. If you guys want, I can give you guys.
And I'm asking
I'll look it
because
up.
honestly, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
No,
because
no,
I know you
I-
can fact us in the comments, you fucking assholes.
I knew
But
that.
we also appreciate that. So
Yeah.
please, by all means.
Okay, so I'll give it to you guys right now. So in 2008,
He had 2 terms, by the way, and he was one of the greatest speakers ever. Obama, I don't like him, but I mean, I think he's a good person.
and he got a lot of blue states. He got a
And,
lot of blue states.
He's a really good speaker. Honestly, cannot deny
Oh,
that,
man,
Republican
yeah.
or not.
You can say that, sure. And
He
two-
was no denying. Credit where credit's due.
And so in 2008, he won by pretty much a landslide. He got 365 electoral votes versus John McCain got 173. So he had 365 electoral votes. John McCain got 173. So Obama got 69 million votes in 2008. But in 2012, he got way less. But guess what? Donald Trump got way more. And he still lost, supposedly.
Yeah.
So
With mail-in ballots, I wonder how that went, guys.
So,
You're
guys-
mailing in a ballot.
so
Hello, open your fucking eyes,
scam
genius.
voting is.
So keep this in mind.
At least
So,
nowadays.
in 2000, and I got the numbers right in front of me right now. So Obama got in 2008, he got 69 million votes.
69 million votes.
69 million
69.
votes.
Okay.
In
69.
In
You guys don't
2000
remember that.
In 2012, it gets Mitt Romney. He got 65 million. He got 4 million less.
Yeah.
Against who?
Okay.
Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney.
I don't think you're saying that right, brother.
Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney, man.
Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney?
Same shit.
I'm thinking McDonald. You know what, man? I'm hungry.
Can you fucking read?
We had a couple of drinks.
Couple.
No, we didn't.
Give me some slack.
Ain't nobody drinking here.
No
Alright,
one's
bro.
drinking.
We cannot promote.
You too friendly. You too friendly. No, we had a couple
Adult beverages.
Yeah, a couple energy drinks maybe, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, way too much caffeine. We're way off the hinges right now.
Speaking of which, you're letting this go to waste.
Yeah, and he's
Oh,
also sipping my
shit.
Gatorade that's left over.
Right. So
Electrolytes.
So let me tell you that. So, yeah, right here, exactly.
I'll tell you about that
I'll
later.
talk about that more in carnivore diet. But I am pretty confident Trump's gonna win tonight.
You guys better fucking
looking
hope
like
so.
he is.
Because Kamala wins. That's it, man. Men are enslaved. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on that I cannot explain on YouTube.
Well, the thing that really bothers me is her running mate openly admitted to
cannot
wanting
see.
to make friends with school shooters.
Man, what?
Yeah. No, facts.
Yeah, you guys
Facts.
can go also check that out.
Look it up.
You're fucking curious because you're delusional and you can't see with your 2 eyeballs and make your own opinion. You
Hey,
fucking whack.
We get information just like you guys at the tip of our fucking fingers.
Yeah, except we dive a little bit deeper into it. You just watch the news and say, oh shit, they said this. Must be true. Yeah, the news, everything is broadcasted. It's all has to do with fucking views and what stays to get paid. That's how the news channels stay alive.
As we speak right now.
What corporations want the
Genius.
information out? They
As we
provide
speak
funds.
right now.
I don't even watch Fox.
The Democrats will be crushed to give Donald Trump these next 3 electoral votes.
And guess what?
And he's going to get it.
Guess what? He wins.
There's no doubt about it.
He wins. We're gonna hear this shit like he won before back in 2016.
So he needs 3 more, right? Kamala Harris needs like 45 more. But guess what? There's 5 states that Donald Trump needs to just turn red, and they're going red right now. Kamala only has 1 that's going blue right now. So 5 against 1. I don't care what YouTube. I don't care what Democrats. I don't care who the fuck says who's fucking winning tonight.
You guys are
God
full
damn
of
it.
shit.
I don't know.
I truly think the American people have woken up and realized.
Oh, the American people are fucking woke, all right.
Yeah.
It's
they're
fucking atrocious.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, there's a small,
my children are gonna grow up watching other kids shit in a fucking litter box, wearing
Honestly,
fucking furry costumes to school.
Hey,
I'm speaking English, motherfucker.
hey,
Man,
hold on.
no, I get
There's
that,
some
yeah.
there's some nice furries, man.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
There's some nice furries going.
No, man, you were born a human. You're not a fucking cat. And if that's one of you, I said in the last episode, go get some fucking help.
Shout out to all the furries out there.
Yeah, furries, go fuck yourself.
As
Anyways, got me fucking heated.
No,
Assholes.
Yeah. Right. No, because you had a good point, man. Because you're okay. So all of our kids, you have kids right now. Me and Justin don't. But either way, our kids have to live in the future.
Motherfucker, we gotta live in a fucking future, man.
No, us too. Yes, of course. We're still young. We're still in our 20s.
How old are you?
Okay, so I'm 20. I'm 29 years old. I was born in 1995.
All right.
When I met Bill, he was about fucking 80. Now he's about 95.
Hold on a second.
Eat shit.
Hold on a second,
fucking asshole.
Hold on a second, motherfucker. I was born in 1995. I'm 29 years old. What about
holding.
you, Billy?
I'm 28. I was born in 96.
Just give you more perspective.
Man, yeah, I'm 28 till I was born in 96. What do?
Right.
What's your point, man? We still got to teach too, man.
We are young
That's why we
enough.
got a podcast to teach you younglings.
So the point,
Especially you old motherfuckers too.
the point of that was, we still gotta live with our kids too in their future because we're still young as well,
if you
man.
decide to have children.
No, no, for sure, yeah.
They're pretty cool.
You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want in life, but
Yeah, it's your own thing. I mean, I don't recommend it, but like, it's up to you. Your personal opinion. I mean, as long as you got a good woman by your side.
Kids aren't for everybody, and if you're debating on having kids, you're not sure.
Yeah, don't
You
debate no
probably
longer.
shouldn't.
Just nut in her.
Yo,
Hey, you dumb motherfuckers. I know you will do it anyway.
clip that
fucking
shit.
hell.
They'll do it anyway, man. I'm gonna tell them no, and they still gonna do it. Hey, man, it takes a man to have kids. Okay, go get a bitch pregnant, man. She don't like you no more, or whatever the hell. Okay,
Well, I mean, just like you always say,
dumb
man,
motherfuckers.
when guys don't have experience with women,
that's what they do. Listen, hey,
the first girl that shows them, oh my god, babe, like I'm the one for you. Guess what? The guy tells himself, you know
I
what?
know, hey.
You are the one for me.
That's a good point. I know
I'm
this firsthand. I know a buddy that, bro, he met a chick first month. That was it. He impregnated her, thinking like, hey, she gonna stay with me if I impregnate her. No, they didn't. They didn't last.
Right, because
Most of them do. I know. Huge surprise, right?
Take a guess as to
Real
who-
men have kids. Well,
no, go ahead, Billy.
you
Take a
guys have
guess
with
as to
shitty
who
baby
left who.
mamas.
Right, exactly.
take a
Right.
guess.
So what Billy just said right there. So
Goofies.
off the statistics alone, 70% of women initiate divorce.
Um,
Only 30% of men do.
Do you have
This
a source
actually
for that?
leads into our second topic here: divorce
Yeah,
and
exactly.
breakups with and without
klutz.
kids. That is topic number 2 today. So perfect. Fire it the fuck off. Here we go.
Let's do it. So,
Garrus, am I your dirty little secret?
that might be stupid, but well, I'm still working on the stream. Don't worry, guys. I don't got no
fuck.
pictures to the face.
What the hell are we talking about right now?
I think you've had a little too much electrolytes, brother.
Not enough. No, I'm just excited that
way
Trump's.
too much Gatorade.
I'm just excited that Trump's gonna win tonight.
All right, man.
I'm
I'm
excited that Trump's gonna win.
We already discussed
I'm
that, man.
hyped up. I'm hyped up.
That mudslide is over. We
hyped up.
discussed it.
I'm hyped that because
After this podcast, that's when we'll be celebrating.
Because unfortunately,
we're gonna pour
the
some more
Democrats
drinks.
they don't want to give him 3 more electoral votes to fucking win this shit.
Listen, we're gonna pour some more
He's
drinks.
gonna
All right,
fucking win. Trust me about that.
we're gonna pour some more
You see his
electrolytes.
fucking hat right here,
He's fucking
goddamn?
excited.
After
Okay,
that.
give
He's
him
fucking
a
excited.
break.
He's
You
fucking
guys give him a
excited. He's
break.
fucking
I'm
win.
not gonna give him a break. All right. All right. So
gonna win.
Speaking of kids, just want to give a
Let's
huge,
get to the next topic.
huge shout out to my little brother Tommy. He just became a father for the first time.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
a couple
congratulations,
days
my
ago.
man.
So huge shout out to you, little bro. Proud of you, man. Good job.
Leveled up. He leveled up.
Thanks.
To
Thank
becoming a father.
you. Yeah. Thank you for the nephew. Appreciate it. So
Awkward moment.
divorce and breakups in 2024 with and without kids. Tough topic. Tough topic.
Man.
Apparently, it's a fucking trend.
Yeah, it's a huge
Why?
trend.
Why do you guys think? I have my reasons, but why don't we go down the goddamn line?
So, who wants to go first on that one?
You do.
Okay, so give me the question again, since I smelt it and I dealt it.
He didn't give me a choice.
Yeah, no, I smelt it and I dealt it. So give me the question again. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about me. When someone gives me the questions, I really do answer them pretty good.
What's your take on divorce and or breakups in 2024 with or without kids? I imagine you would go without kids because you are not a father.
Right, exactly.
Thanks, Billy, for recognizing that.
So I feel okay. So here's the thing. So off the bat, the average man is not prepared for this kind of situation because he's been brought up and raised to not be prepared for this kind of situation. His own dad was not prepared for this situation. No man in 2024 is prepared. Women are designed to use men in a good way because women are meant to use men. You know, because
Yeah, but why?
Because men are the caregivers and women are meant to stay at the house. Think about our answers.
Men provide, women take care of the homestead
right, exactly,
while the man is
right.
out providing.
Exactly.
That is a traditional
For hundreds of thousands
home
of years.
style there. Now we've really gotten away from that in the 21st century.
Right. So do you see? So when you see a lot of women in the workforce, guess what? What do? They go when you see them under pressure.
They're hyper independent. They don't need anybody.
So I've seen plenty.
They don't want anybody.
Then they're fucking miserable.
If they have anybody, they just use them.
So when you see
and
women,
then they ditch them, go on to the
when you
next
see
thing.
women in a job that's too much for them, what happens with women? Women go into adrenaline. What do men do? Men have enough testosterone to not be in adrenaline. So
Got
women,
enough tea.
right? So by nature, men are meant to deal with difficult situations and at tasks. So women,
I'd say most
when you
men are.
yeah, so when you see a woman
Yeah, we're
in
not
tough
gonna say all.
situations, she her face gets red. She starts to go into adrenaline because she doesn't have the testosterone like a man.
Yeah, it's like freak out mode, basically.
Exactly, and I've seen it plenty of times. Trust me,
Like literally
I've seen
in
it
person.
plenty of times.
Like
in person, I've seen
fucking
it.
person.
I've seen it in my field firsthand, personally, a lot.
Yeah.
Although I'm on the contrary, there are plenty of women out there in my profession that handle stress very well. Because I will say this: women are very detail oriented, whereas us guys, we just want to get the job done.
Sometimes that's all it takes, bro.
Sometimes the end justifies the means. As long as it gets done,
Mm-hmm.
the job is done.
We know. Me and Isaac know somebody personally that can. Obviously, she's a woman, but she can also handle stress very well. But
Yeah, everyone's different.
that's not most women, bro. That's not even half women. To be honest with you.
No, yeah, we're definitely not gonna.
That's
shout-
one of
we're
that's one of the rare ones.
We're definitely not gonna shout no one out, but
Yeah, no
I,
names. But you watch this, we know you know who you are.
I got some names.
I don't. No, we can't. We can't do it. We can't.
we can't dox people, brother. At least not right now.
All right.
We,
here's
we're
the-
not
I don't-
doxing
I-
people.
Get us more famous, and we can do that.
I don't like to give women that much credit because, like, I really don't. Like, men. Look, here's the thing. So, the average family, when the guy gets off of work, he goes home. His family doesn't respect him anymore. Back in the day, back in the day, when men used to come home, the family would celebrate.
true.
So the family would be happy to see him come home from work. Dad, I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you.
Yeah.
You worked hard, and they're happy to see you because you're a fucking real man. Nowadays, you see these TV shows like The Simpsons where the guys seem like a fool. Peter Griffin in fucking Family Guy, he seemed like a fucking idiot. All this indoctrination, all these things where the man is seen as a fool. In the 21st century, it's total indoctrination. This is why Trump's gonna win tonight, because men are fucking leaders. Women are not leaders when it comes to big things like this. Women are great leaders when it comes to in the household, when it comes to taking care of the kid. Honestly, as a guy, when you turn 10 years old and older, you need to stop looking at your mom. You need to start looking at your dad for advice, because you can only get so far with your mom when it comes to that kind of things. Your mom is there for a certain role. Your dad is there to give you advice for the rest of your life. If you're a girl, don't get me wrong, if you're a girl and you grow up, take advice from your mom, of course, because you want to grow up to be like your mom. But if you're a young man,
if she's a good mother,
right, exactly.
Yeah, that really fucking depends,
right,
bro.
And if
she's a good mother and a good wife, there's a lot to learn.
There's a lot to learn, right? If you're
the roles reversed, if you are a son, look at your father. How does he treat your mother?
Mm-hmm.
Is he a good husband? Is he a good father? These are questions you have
Is
to
he a
ask.
good man?
And these are questions that I have for my children when they get a little bit older.
Yeah, when they start to
Kind of
understand
scared
a
of
bit
the
more.
answers on some of those, but I do the best I can.
Yeah,
no matter what.
There's no rule book on how to be a parent.
Well,
but
apparently there's a bunch of books.
there is, but here's the thing, though.
Literally,
there's
yes. There's a bunch of fucking books, dude, but there's no
No, hold on a second. Hold on a second,
absolute
Justin.
definitive
I think here's the better.
cookbook.
Here's
let's
a
put it.
here's a better way.
How to be a parent.
Here's a better way to describe it, Justin.
Sure,
There's
lay
no,
it on me.
There's no better time to start to be a great father. So if you become a father in 2024, 2034, guess what? You have to start at the time when you become a father, and guess what? You start right then and there, and that's your best time to start, because there's no better time than right now. If you become a father, you need to learn, and you're going to figure it out right then and there to the best of your ability. To the best of your ability in that moment, in that period in time. No matter how ready you feel like you are, you're going to tell yourself, look, I became a father. I'm ready right now, because it's here. It's here. And Billy knows that better than obviously both of us.
So you're
It's
speaking from the viewpoint as a son.
Look, no, hold on a second. I'm not.
You're not a dad.
No,
I understand what you're saying.
I'm not a dad, but
what you're
I'm
saying
speaking. I'm
is
speaking
coming from the viewpoint of.
I'm
you
speaking.
being a
So,
son.
yeah. So to the audience, I'm not a father, but I'm speaking from the viewpoint of a not only a son, but most importantly a spectator. Because yes, I don't know what it's like to be a father, but I'm a very good observer, and I've seen how people change when they have kids and this and that. So I'm looking at it from most importantly a spectator perspective, from the best of my ability. So respectfully to all the fathers out there, I'm looking at it from a spectator perspective.
Okay, Justin, you have anything you want to add to that?
Not really, no. Just stop nutting in crazy women, man.
Clip that.
What the hell y'all doing? Gosh damn, y'all sitting here telling me in the comments, oh man, it takes a man to be a father. Yeah, but you got some baby mama drama that you want to deal with. Like, okay, bro, I guess walking around nutting in random women is considered being a man. You guys are fucking ridiculous. Get off my shit. Don't waste my time. Stop nutting in crazy women, man. Actually, nutting a woman that you genuinely want to be with, a woman that you genuinely see yourself with in the future, a good woman that takes care of you in a maternal way, not motherfucking giving you headache and stress every other day of your single life. Man, stop doing that shit. You're not a man because you're not a chick. You're a man being with the right woman.
See how passionate he is.
Gosh damn, that shit pisses me off. Everyone's saying out here they're men because they nutting a chick and have kids. Oh, whoop-de-doo, man. Whoop-de-doo. Congratulations. Now you got baby mama drama. Have fun. You fucking lunatics.
So I can piggyback off of that.
Yeah, Billy, let me know.
My brother.
So I see from these retards.
My brother being a first-time father, he has a lot of big shoes to fill.
Yep.
Not only from my father, our father, but my shoes as well. I really set the example for him. of what to do and what not to do.
Yeah, and that's also very important,
Uh,
especially when you have a guy like Billy, role model in your life. Definitely take advice from him.
I know my brother looks up to me. I mean, in a tremendous way. I'm not even gonna try and downplay it. But
No, I know he does.
And I take it to heart when I'm not doing the best I can because he looks at me for advice in those aspects. Now, him being a first-time father, congrats to him and his girlfriend, by the way. It's a pretty important role for me. Now, we don't live by any means close to each other, but we see each other often enough to where I can be involved in his child's life and my nephew's life.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a role I'm going to take on, being a first-time uncle.
Well, you're gonna have to.
I don't have to, but I really want to.
Let me just say
It's a good way to put it.
So
What-
my take, guys, on divorce and breakups in 2024.
Just
I'm
don't
gonna-
date.
Yeah. Well,
These-
I'm dating, and
Simply
it's
put.
going really well.
Well, that's a very few and far
I think
between.
it is going real well for you, man. Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
Very few and far between, gentlemen. But
As a lot of you
I'm not gonna
know,
say
maybe you don't know.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
I have 2 children. They are young.
Tell them honest. Tell them honest, man. Yeah.
I have 2 children, 6 years old and 3 years old, a boy and a girl.
Mhm.
And
That's huge, man.
They're wonderful.
I was with their mother for damn near 7 years. We got married, so I was a husband and a father. We just
Damn
had
good one.
we had the kids. Thanks. We had the kids first, which we did everything backwards. We had the kids
Most people
first.
do it.
We got the house. We got a dog. We got cars, pool, you name it. We had everything. But a home is only a home due to the people that live there. You know, people that love you are there. Home can be anywhere as long as there's people that love you.
Yeah, supposedly.
I was able to, and she worked too. It's not going to discredit her whatsoever. But I know I can speak for myself. I worked my fucking ass off to get the life I had, and it didn't work out. It is what it is at this point, right?
We'll talk about that maybe
Yeah,
in a
that's gonna be-
different episode when
that's gonna
everything's
be
a bit
another
more
And I
more
know-
personal.
I know no one could disagree with that because there's no one out there with a heart that doesn't understand that, like, a guy, a woman, whoever you are, would work their ass off for their kids. Period. Like, you are going to work your ass off for your kids no matter what, because when you have kids, it's a whole different level of responsibility and a whole different level of dedication and a whole different level of seriousness.
Yeah, my whole life changed. My life
Absolutely.
went from, just having me, myself, and I to I'm now responsible for 2 little humans.
Right.
Yeah. Not only
that
that,
really
but,
flips your world upside down in a good way, though.
It flipped it upside down in terms of I had to grow up a lot faster
Right.
than I realized I had to.
Yeah.
But hey,
But also raising them right too.
Which is
you in your head. I think as a father. I mean, I'm not a dad by any means, but I think what goes through most men's heads, at least when they're fathers, is you hope that they're, you're raising your kids the right way. Hopefully, it's the right way. Like I said, there's no rule book.
yeah,
Right.
I hope I am. I'm doing the best I can. That's all you can do. But as far as divorce and breakups go,
Just don't date. Don't get fucking married, man. I see dudes on Facebook celebrating their marriage, and I fucking cringe at that shit. I'm like, what the hell you happy about getting married, bro? It ain't.
Let's hear what
So,
Bill has to say
hang
about
on.
this, though.
All right, man. My bad.
you're good, bro. You're good. So divorce. Yeah, I got divorced, and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. It really fucked my whole life up. I'm still recovering to this day. It's been, a couple years, which is fine. However long it takes, Just get up, keep going, keep providing, take care of yourself. What more can you do? The problem is navigating through that divorce or that breakup. And I've been through breakups without children, but I went through my divorce with my 2 kids, involved. And it wasn't just me that was affected. It's my 2 little kids that are affected, and they're going to be affected the rest of their lives because of what happened. So it's my job as their father to, I call it damage control. There's going to be emotions there. There's going to be pain. There's going to be confusion, questions. It's my job to mitigate all of those negative feelings and emotions and lead them to the happiest path in life possible.
Absolutely.
Whether that comes at my own personal cost or not, it's more important to me to make sure that they're going to be okay. So that's why I get up every day for work, whether I have them or not. And I do what I got to fucking do. Because if I don't, I can't provide for them. I can't provide for them. I don't have them. I don't have them. I don't have a purpose.
Absolutely, man.
That's life in a nutshell. For me.
Absolutely. I give you the 300 sparring for that because
we're behind you, Billy.
At the end of the day, men are warriors, and honestly,
yeah,
the hardest thing for a man is his own war in his own head.
Dude, yeah, absolutely. To get through a divorce or a real bad breakup, that's a war with yourself.
Right.
And
so
you got to go to battle every single day. Because if you don't, you're going to lose. You're going to lose the fucking war. And guess what? That is going to lead us to our very last topic. Every episode we end on a mental health topic. Okay.
Right.
So we're going to circle back to that here in just a few minutes. Right. But guys, divorce and breakups. You guys have any comments, questions, concerns? You want to tell your stories? Shoot us a message in the comments. Send us an email. We have the email provided on the Facebook page. Should be on the YouTube page as well.
Yeah, and the email, and the email as well.
And you might be able to find it on TikTok. I'm not a big TikTok guy, so
at TikTok at Brotivation Brothers, send us a message. If you have any struggles with divorce, marriage, breakups, email us.
Yeah, definitely.
Because here's the thing, man, it's super important because a lot of guys lose their lives over women because they can't play the game anymore and they want to quit the world, so they end their own lives, man, and that's really sad. A lot of guys have ended their own lives over women.
A lot of you dudes out there. A lot of you dudes out there, tell me how happy you are getting married. I don't know what it is in for you.
Because think about.
I know what it is
the name
for the woman.
The name of our podcast is called Brotivation. We want to motivate bros, like men. Period.
Whether they're married, engaged.
Whether you call them bros, men. I don't care fuck what you call them.
Oh man.
Look, I don't see it as funny because I see it as like you're trying to save. I'm trying to save a dude's life.
We're men, and the most important thing out there, guys, is having a brotherhood. And as you can see, we have different opinions on a lot of stuff.
Right, which is how the world is.
But at the end of the day, that comes down to, doesn't matter our viewpoints, our political standpoints, or how we view different scenarios, different situations in life. We all three of us navigate emotions differently than the other.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we all have the same goal. We come together. We make sure each other is okay. All right? Because what's that called? That's a brotherhood.
That's important, man.
Be your brother's keeper.
If you guys have not found that yet, I believe that you will. Maybe you're too young and maybe 18, 19, you haven't found that yet. But you guys will. You find your real friends. You find true friends. You find blood brothers, man. Believe me. It's so much different.
Every man out there needs a brotherhood.
You guys will help each other out, man. You guys will be there to support each other. And don't tell women your feelings, but tell your brothers them. And believe me, they'll be there for you.
Yeah, we should have a whole episode on the narcissistic woman really.
Trust me,
Yeah,
man. We're
absolutely,
gonna guys. We're gonna go in very depth on
Yeah,
things
because
that'll blow your fucking mind.
So here's the problem that men really have a hard time with women. They fail to understand that women love you conditionally, not unconditionally. Because the reason why,
most women, guys,
because
most women.
Bro, they know that. I ain't gonna sit there and say that most women every single damn episode. You guys know it's most women.
So
Okay, we're not always talking about all.
So
As you see, I rolled my eyes on that.
Did I? Oh, I wasn't looking.
I mean,
I was
I'm
laughing at
sure
something
you
else.
guys saw me roll my eyes too. You know. So yeah.
Did we? You have fucking shades on. It's 2:30 in the morning, dickhead.
I was laughing at something,
It's
man.
really bright outside. You know. It's yeah. I'm having a hard time seeing. But anyways, you know. So what was I talking about again?
Oh my god!
I was just laughing at dudes flexing their marriage on Facebook, acting like, man, some good benefit for him.
Especially when it's a shitty marriage.
Well, I don't know if it's shitty, man. I'm not gonna sit there and say it's a shitty marriage. I'm just saying,
Look,
dude
man.
flexing his ring, like you married a chick. Like, okay, cool. I mean, congrats, but why the fuck is the dude flexing his marriage? What the hell is that gonna do for you? It ain't no benefit for a guy getting married.
I don't know.
I just thought it was funny, man. I don't know.
Me personally,
Just weird.
when I was married, I did enjoy
Like, yeah, I guess if you want to show wedding photos and stuff, but like he's flexing, like, oh, I'm married. Look at me. And like,
I
okay.
I did enjoy.
What are you
the
getting out of
photo.
that?
Well, I'll tell you.
Go ahead, Billy. Damn it, tell me what you getting
Shut
out of
up.
marriage.
Anyways, I enjoyed showing off my wife. I enjoyed showing off. Hey, this is my woman.
you can do that in a relationship.
Well, you sure can, and as you should. Those of you guys out there that actually cherish and have a good going relationship,
Bloody hell.
you need to let your partner know that they're very important in your life as well. You know, I personally enjoy showing off the woman I'm with.
Yeah, she's a damn good girl,
Yeah, she's
but you don't have to be married to her.
no.
That's my point. A lot of people
That
think
can come in time, and that's even if you want to get married.
you don't have to. By the way, guys, you really don't have to.
No, you don't.
Okay, now, believe me,
I
you
agree.
really don't have to. I don't know. I thought it was weird. I saw Facebook posts of dudes like flexing like they're married. And okay, yeah. I mean, congrats, but why is a dude flexing that? It's a majority for the woman, not the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if I'm wrong, hey guys, let me know in the comments down below. You know, I could be slow sometimes, but I don't know what the
Sometimes.
hell's dude getting married. He's got to flex his marriage for. I don't know. Congrats, though. By the way, bro. Anyways, moving on.
All right, whatever.
What
topics
a
got besides
rant.
fucking
Love
I don't know.
that.
That was fucking
So-
stupid.
Little tangents, you know. It's like people complain about.
So
Just
to
bother the
kind of
shit
wrap
out of me.
things up here, guys, we're coming towards the end of the episode. So real quick, I just want to touch on what's going to be going on for next episode.
Ooh, let me know.
We
I'm
are going to
dying
be.
know.
You ready for this?
Yeah, you ready?
Wait. Now I'm ready. Go ahead.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Outstanding.
No.
Great. We're going to be showing you guys videos of workouts, form,
Look at
what type
that.
of workouts are best suited for what you're looking for. Whether it be strength, you want to get stamina and endurance, you want to cut, you want to
Yeah,
you name it.
You want to do hypertrophy? You want to do strength? You want to do bodybuilding? You want to do strongman? Guess what?
Some long length partials.
We're
Cheat-
gonna
cheat
show it
reps.
all. Here we go, baby.
Yeah.
The best channel for it. Because we're gonna tell you the fucking
Right,
truth.
I'll tell you what, you fat little cunt. You're boring.
Fuck you.
You don't sound Nigerian at all.
Because we're
Exactly.
not Nigerian at all.
So I already have some videos of myself that we can upload already. So we're gonna work on getting Justin up to speed, and we're actually gonna do, because me and him work out. We lift the weights. Isaac is thinking about doing it, but he's pretty content
No,
where he is
he's
now.
going to do it.
No, is that so?
That's period. End of
Is that-
story. He's going to do
No,
it.
yeah,
is
yeah.
that is that facts?
Yeah, so just so everyone know, I'm on a
Yeah,
I'm on a carnivore diet.
FAX, baby.
But I do
Welcome
plan
to the tribe,
I do
brother.
plan on lifting weights eventually.
You're going to have
Like
to.
I said,
I don't want to see you as a lanky fuck.
What, am I that skinny right now?
You're gonna have to be built, brother.
Man, you know you're that fucking skinny.
Yeah, especially with them pictures that you guys saw earlier.
Check back in those
You
pictures.
definitely. So,
Before and after, man.
So when you lose a lot of weight, you kind of, your mind kind of tricks yourself. Like, I feel you still feel like you're the same person like you were whatever time ago you were. You know. So
Yeah, you don't feel like you did enough.
So they call it just like Justin told me before. They call it what's the phrase for it?
You gotta describe it a little bit better to me, brother.
So when you lose a lot of weight and you feel like you still look the same, what do they call it?
Body dysmorphia.
Body dysmorphia,
So that happens with bodybuilders. That happens with people who are skinny, and that's
and they
where
lose a lot of
anorexia.
it's a
comes
real
from.
diagnosis.
Yeah,
it's a real thing,
it's
guys.
a mental illness.
I definitely experienced that, and
yeah.
I definitely experienced
A
that.
lot
I feel
of
like most
validation
people
going
would.
on.
I don't know. I just think you're gaslighting the fuck out of us. But
Honestly, I feel like everybody gaslights me.
You know,
But no, Isaac definitely would. You know, it's it could be maybe it's
fuck with you, dude. Chill.
Maybe it's hard.
No,
I think
I'm
it's,
thinking, am I really?
it's hard for Isaac, I think, to comprehend the amount of weight that he lost. So people develop this body dysmorphia, especially with bodybuilders. They're ginormous. They're super mutant freaks.
Right, and
But
it's
yet
a
they don't
very-
think they're big enough.
it's
So
a-
what do they do? They blast more and more and more and
Right.
more.
It's a very irrational fucking
Yes,
mindset
that's
to
not
develop.
rational. Yeah,
Which,
exactly.
You know what
I
I'm
can guarantee a lot of you viewers out there, whether you're a new viewer or you've been watching us since the first episode, you've probably experienced that at some point in your life, or you do currently, or you know somebody that does.
Oh yeah.
Noise. It's a real thing. It sucks. I know myself. I struggle. Dude, can you shut the fuck up?
It was on a side.
Yo, this is how it was before, bro. This is how it was before. I used to call him Mr. Gasoline. Fucking hell, mate.
It was on a side.
Oh man.
Fuck off.
Anyways,
Take your jacket off and fuck off.
you're the one
Fuck
wearing
yeah.
the jacket.
I didn't tell you to
Yeah,
stop. Continue.
true.
I
you
struggle
want
with
me to
that
stop?
myself to a point.
Fuck makes sense.
Yeah. Say it again, Gordon. No, I was kidding. I was kidding.
Makes sense.
Dickhead. I struggle with that body dysmorphia myself. To
Really?
A
I didn't know
certain
that.
Point. Yeah, man. I'm
Damn.
being big's cool and all, but I don't want to be
Being
this big.
too
You,
big?
you guys already guessed what he's slinging down there.
Being
He's
too big?
about 6'4". Absolute unit.
You want to find out?
You know what he's swinging. Let's be honest.
So yeah, guys, that's gonna be for the next episode. We're
Yeah,
gonna be
we'll talk about direct inches in the next one.
So
measured in freedom units.
right. So in the next episode, Donald Trump would be the president. That would be a fact.
Hey guys, thank you all for voting.
Yeah. Thank you for voting and for getting us the win.
Man,
Because
Trump
look at-
2024, baby.
Looking at these results, he is man. They don't want to give it to him. They don't want to give him the last three votes. They don't.
They bullshitting.
They're
They're
trying
lying.
so hard.
We're killing it right now.
What, I mean, what? Seriously,
2024,
like,
baby, and hopefully you voted.
what do you guys think about this, dog? Like seriously,
We're not gonna talk about it. We already
Google
talked
it.
about this.
Seriously.
All right, guys. Hey, you know what? Here's the thing. I
Yeah.
want to say
All
thank
right,
y'all.
closing thoughts.
Thank
yeah.
y'all for supporting us, man. Thank y'all for following us. Appreciate the comments, the likes, the dislikes, positive, negative comments, whatever it is. Let us know in the comments below how you guys thought of the episode so we can improve better for next time. Okay? I appreciate y'all watching. And again, go follow the socials, man. You guys are way ahead if you go follow them. So you already know what we're kind of talking about.
Yep. So as you guys already know, at the end of every episode, we're gonna go over one men's mental health topic.
Didn't we already do that?
No,
Jeez, I'm fucking
no,
lost.
No,
we went
we
over
didn't.
divorce and
Yeah,
breakups.
yeah,
brother.
right.
Oh, shit.
I know that kind of goes hand in hand to a certain
does,
point.
yeah.
I'm thirsty.
But to make it official,
We'll get you.
this is
30.
our ending
Yeah.
topic here, guys. This one's gonna be hitting real close to home, but it's a real epidemic. It's a problem, and this is why we stress brotherhood as much as we do. Okay, so you got to check on your boys, check on your brothers, guys. Just because someone looks happy and you think their life is going great, they got everything going, they got a good girl, they got a great car, great job. That could just be a facade. That could just be something that you is hiding. It's masking what's really going on.
Yeah, like a lot of YouTubers.
Like,
Hey, baby, you okay, man?
Not us, but I'm just saying.
there, the censorship here is gonna kind of fuck me up, but I'm gonna navigate around it.
Motherfucker, we probably already censored
Yeah, fuck,
like an hour ago.
fuck them though.
No, we're brand new. We're a brand new channel, so we can say what the hell we want to say right now.
Yeah, till they start demonetizing.
So guys, the real big thing I want to bring up here are some statistics, and they're not fun statistics. Quite frankly, they're
Say
the
on a
hard
live.
truth. Okay, the American Foundation for Unalive Prevention, the AFSP. Okay, I was doing a little bit of research earlier. This is a topic I'm really passionate about myself. Knowing people and friends and whatnot that have experienced this, have gone through it, survivors,
Or actually
or
did
they
it.
actually followed through with it. And being in the profession I'm in, so sometimes actively seeing people commit it and having to, step in and save their lives. It's very traumatic. But in the United States alone, as of 2022, that's the most updated statistics from the AFSP. Suicide is the 11th leading cause of death in the United States. I said it. There it is.
Yep.
Unalive. Edit that out. In 2022, nearly 50,000. The exact number is 49,476 Americans. I don't want to get censored here, boys. Committed the Unalive Act, right?
Yeah.
And also in 2022, there were 1.6 million unalive attempts, and I hate the word unalive,
Damn,
but
that's
you guys
crazy.
know what I mean. 1.6 million attempts as of 2 years ago. And these numbers have only been getting higher and higher. And this is just in the United States alone. For men. I'll give you some more numbers here, so something you guys can think about. In 2022, men succumbed to, unalive 3.85 times more than women. Nearly 4 times more than women. And in 2022, firearms accounted for 55% of those. Yeah, that's something that it's not easy to talk about, but these are real stats from the AFSP.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's kind of hard.
Can we move on?
No.
Yeah,
no,
give me a sec.
keep going, man.
Give me a
yeah.
second.
Yeah, it's a tough situation, but sometimes we have to talk about. We have to address it, man. Because if we don't address it, who will address it?
Right, and
Seriously,
speaking of that, this topic,
there's no moving on from
men's
this.
mental health is overlooked. I mean, drastically. It's not taken as seriously
Absolutely.
as some of the professionals in the field would like to say otherwise.
Yep, 100%.
Why are these numbers the way they are if it's being tackled and addressed appropriately? Seems like it's not. Maybe there's not enough resources for help. Maybe it's downplayed, which I know for a fact it is. Perhaps people just think of it as a joke. Oh, man up, you'll be fine. You're just having a rough day. Yeah, that rough day could be someone's entire fucking life. And you don't know when they're gonna have just that final straw.
Right.
Okay, guys, if you want to look at these statistics yourself, it's afsp.org. Okay. And also the CDC, Center for Disease Control, has these statistics up there as well. they're both for 2022. That's when it was last updated.
Which is still pretty relevant.
Yeah, which is still
Absolutely.
Absolutely. But we all know that these numbers are just skyrocketing. They're getting higher and higher with every year. Men's mental health is not addressed enough. It's not taken as seriously as it should be. And the only thing that we can do as men, as brothers, is we have to check on each other, make sure we're there for each other, show up even when you think they don't want you there. If you have a bad feeling about something, you do what you got to do. You get a hold of them. You get somebody to get a hold of them. You show up. You check on them. Okay? What I say earlier, make your mind busy, because you don't want your mind to make itself busy. Okay?
Right.
And I stuttered there a little bit. That sucks, but yeah, anything to say about that?
So I'll say something. So you know, a lot of guys that commit suicide and do the
Man, you already said the word, man, so you might as well just continue.
You know, say do the you know, you guys know the word. So those are the kind of guys that are left alone for too long, and they start to, when they're left alone too long, they start to not become human anymore. They start to just become, people see him as weird, like, oh, look, this guy, he's always by himself. But they have no idea what's going on in his head. And before you know it, he commits suicide. And then everyone wants to jump out of the closet and say, oh my God, like, I knew him. I knew this guy. Like, oh, like, because think about it, guys. We know so many people that, like, committed suicide. We know people that committed suicide. And everyone wants to jump out after they kill themselves. But what about before they kill themselves? That's what people don't care to give a fuck about.
People miss the signs.
Right.
You know,
People
they don't know what to look out
People
for.
miss the signs. You know what I'm saying? The signs and the science. Both. Because these people, man, like, people gloss over it. People fail to realize the signs of a person that's getting ready to commit suicide. And it's very unfortunate, because a lot of these things could be they could be fixed if like you said earlier, we check on our brothers. We let them know, hey, we care about you. You have someone here for you in your corner. But a lot of people that commit suicides, they feel like they're just by them. They feel like to a certain point they're by themselves. They have no direction. They have no one to turn to, and they commit suicide.
There's no way out. Nothing they can
Right.
do, say, feel, or provide can make things better.
So a lot of times the people that commit suicide are the people that run out of options.
At least they think
They feel I guess obviously none of us never commit suicide, but to these people in their own head, they feel like they've run out of options, and that's what we're trying to prevent.
A simple phone call,
Right,
can save a life. And
someone answers the phone, they talk to you, they persuade you in a different way, and guess what? Now you just turn your life in a different direction. You know, I'll tell you guys a story real quick, a brief summary. I know a girl right now. I'm not gonna obviously say her name, but she told me like a year ago. She said that if I didn't meet my husband, or if I didn't meet my fiance that proposed to me not too long ago, I was ready to kill myself. The fact that I met him, and I know her right now, I still talk to her to this day.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. That's absolutely what she said. She told me she said that if I didn't meet him, I would have killed myself.
Those were
she said that
allegations.
She said that he gave me a new meaning of life.
Those were allegations.
She said that he gave me a new meaning of life. So what does that tell you? She turned to someone, and that changed her life. Absolutely changed her life. She's alive right now. She said she would have killed herself, and I don't take that lightly. When someone says I want to kill myself, that's a serious issue.
Allegedly.
Because in your mind, you're in a different place.
just your presence in someone's life can make a world of difference.
Absolutely. It saves your life.
Especially with the right
literally
person.
Saves your life.
Especially with the right person.
So I know that was a really tough topic to brush up on. Hopefully the censorship police doesn't
That ain't gonna strike us yet. Get
You know,
big
and
enough,
I don't see why
They
they
start
should.
will. They can start demonetizing
I don't see why
everything.
they should, because we're trying to prevent awareness here. We're trying to really. So I would hope YouTube and any other social media would support this, because we're trying to prevent those kind of bad deeds from happening.
Shed light on something that
It's
really
not,
is overlooked. You know, just padded numbers to the statistics.
Just
And
numbers.
that's honestly my.
That's the way
that-
people
that's
fucking
honestly
look at
my
shit.
closing
Just
thoughts,
numbers.
I refuse to be a statistic, and so should you. Don't allow your friends
Absolutely.
or your brothers or your family become a statistic.
Man. Absolutely.
You have love for somebody, tell them. Make sure they know.
You are loved back.
And with that, guys, that leads to the conclusion of episode 3
Of Brotivation.
Brotivation.
Eat.
Lift.
And conquer.
Brotivation out.
We out, baby. Stay tuned for next episode. Thank you guys for watching. It was great.